But you know, you want to hear some crazy stuff? In search of the Tibetan mummy. In search of the Tibetan mummy. I mean, that was so important. That was necessary. These Germans flew all the way from Germany in search of the Tibetan mummy. And when they traveled to Tibet, Kathmandu, they flew there, and they had to get this car, and they had to ride this mule, and they had to get to the top of this hill. And there, finally, they found the Tibetan mummy. And the Tibetan mummy was in a crouched position. Now, they spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to get to the Tibetan mummy. Now, they have to spend some more hundreds of thousands of dollars to see why was he in the crouch. Now, the money that they spent to find this mummy could have fed the people that were starving in Tibet, but no. Finding the Tibetan mummy is important.
There it is.
We spend time finding the Tibetan mummy. Do you understand? And if the Tibetan mummy does not satisfy your quest, where we have to go to the to the land of Jericho. We have to go to Jericho. Because in Jericho, they had some bones that were the bones of Nebuchadnezzar. And we have to find these bones. These bones are important. And some black children are dying of starvation in Africa. We're going to find some bones.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
Crazy.
You see? So it's about food and what else, Paul?
Love.
Love.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So if we talk about something else, whoever's talking is crazy. If you are talking about something other than love and food, you are contaminating the race. And we're going to stop you. What are you talking about? But brother, I'm talking about the Crimea War. I say, oh, yes, that's going to feed us now. I have never felt so good like the last week since when Lauren was there. And look, Paul, I couldn't wait for night to come to see this creation that I'm going to eat this evening. Oh, my God. It was a pleasure starving all day waiting for the night to come. Only to eat that meal that Lauren's going to prepare. No, I'm not kidding you, brothers and sisters. We got the chef. We got Lauren, you understand? And I hope that Lauren, before she come back here, that she may cook for all of you. And you guys going to see, damn. The girl is bad. The girl is bad. And the girl could take anything and turn it into a masterpiece. She may, look, she's so bad that I suspect that you could take your lawnmower and mow some grass and she will make that good.
Thank you, Dr. Sebi.
You don't even look like it. She doesn't even look like a cook. You know, cook all big and fat. Well, she got to look good because of the food that she cooked. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's beautiful. But I want to say this. That you, the young adults, is the one that is really getting to the forefront with this food and this understanding of love. This is why your boy, Common, that's why I admire him so much. And his daddy called me the other day and wanted me to take a tour, doing lectures. So, but I want this team to be put together first before I begin to do this other stuff.
Right, we'll talk about that.
I want them to come together. We're going to do it in Honduras.
Yeah. We got KTL radio gang that wants to come down to Honduras. There's been an entire, movement of people that have been putting their monies aside, and they just want to know when the official trip is. So you heard it, family, here first. February, we are descending on health and healing. That's the month we
love.
Take a recharge, yes. and love ourselves and love our brothers and sisters and bring love back to this planet. So prepare yourselves. You got a little bit of time to get ready, more time is needed. Let's make it happen, y'all. You know what I mean? Actually come back, move this thing where it needs to be. When we come back, Veggie Deli, okay, and all of our metropolises and all of our cities, you know what I'm saying, where our people are at, we're going to be putting the foods of Lauren hopefully in the store, you know what I'm saying, because the same way that people have lunch breaks and they could go and they get the $5 salad plates or what have you, you know, there needs to be prearranged plates of raw food that people can also buy for a regular standard price, and then we control that market by making it exclusive to the Veggie Deli. Then they have the sea moss as a drink to back that up in terms of a solid meal. They should be good, you know what I'm saying, for at least another 7 hours. Take their herbs at night to make sure that, because the whole point is you eating one thing, but as long as you have your channels of expelling open, then that's the trick. What you put out, what you put in the mouth is one thing, but you want to always be in control of what you're getting out. So you have to have your channels open, you know what I'm saying, drink your waters or what have you, and you're going to be so balanced, you're going to be saving yourself so much money because your diet, your I don't want to say diet, but your regimen is going to be so balanced that it's going to become so easy, but yet so rewardful. And then we can actually get back to loving and just focus on that. That is the only reality. Everything else is an illusion.
It starts with us. It starts with
us. It's already started, brother. It's in motion.
That's what we're just saying.
It starts
just
with
telling
us.
people get on the train. Yeah.
That's right. Correct. You all said it. You said it. That's it. I couldn't say it better. It starts with us. That's right. We just have. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it because we owe it to our race. So we have to be the examples.
That's it. That's it. Know thyself. Know thyself. When everybody sees, you know, the moves we're making, you know, they're going to inquire. They're going to make the moves themselves, but it starts with us making the movements. We have to master it and take it to the next level. We got to evolve it and not even worry about how everybody else is going to move with it. We just have to do it to that certain point, to that certain level, and it will.
Yeah.
It will because we will.
It's the first law of self-preservation. You don't have a choice in the matter, literally. You know what I'm saying? So man has no other option but to take the right route. He has a choice as to what he decides that right route is, though. But if man is scientific, as he claims to be, he should always go with the route that has the best results. So if this is 100% approval, why is this not at the forefront of everybody's movement? You know what I'm saying? Why is not health the first department, the sole department? Why are they still selling bean pies, you know what I'm saying, and things of that particular nature? I mean, these are questions that we have to ask because people actually are acting as if what they're doing by talking about ascension is actually making them ascend. Feel me?
I hear you. While you were talking, you know, I was putting it together because you were making so much sense. We could add something to it. We should go to these institutions and religious groups and tell them, look, why don't you change this and make your pies out of this other stuff? Why don't you make your pies out of squash instead of beans? You know what I mean?
As you said, we have to lead by example. Lauren to put that prototype together, and that prototype could be the prototypal seed that you plant that now gives birth to millions of trees. And those trees will be, I guess, in the form of broken down trees in the form of fiat money, you know, because they're going to be $1 billion project or $1 billion product, you know, selling squash pies. I was recently at an event at my aunt's house when she made some wonderful acorn squash with the quinoa in it or what have you, and I had never had something so delightful in my life. So there are many, different ways to approach this in terms of giving people the natural and necessary sustenance to make them feel alive again. And once you live in, you don't have no time to be acting like you were acting when you were dead. Because life as a whole, it's on it's the other side of the velvet rope. You know what I'm saying? Indeed. So when you're in the club, you're not going to study what you was doing or thinking when you was online thinking about getting in the club. You need to get to what you was getting to. Feel me? And that's with this health. It's time to get active, family. Dr. Sebi, I please want you to leave a website for the family, for them to get in contact with you and get their hands on these products and also start their great transformation. Sebi. Lauren. Okay, might have lost the call queue.
I'm here. I think his phone may have hung up or something.
No problem. We had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening with the family. It actually ended up better than anyone could have ever expected. You know what I'm saying? And all things happened the way that they're supposed to happen in the fashion in which they're supposed to happen. So it was a wonderful, excellent show. This has been brought to you by Know the Ledge Media, and we also are sponsored by knowtheledgemedia.ning.com, ocean14.com coming, which is the home to 7 Heaven Sea Moss and Soul Gold Water.
The new Kings County. The new Kings County coming up.
Yes, sir. Yes. Lauren, could you please leave them one more time with your website information? Green Herbal Solutions as well. That's my mother's. Yes, Lauren.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's www.queenogreens.com, and it's also vanderpoolgourmet.com.
Yes, holisticheights.com as well, since it carries the products. So please, family, thank you for joining us. Share this with your family. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. Make it your business to get back to health. We love you, and love, light, and peace, family, until we see you again, which will be very soon. And we must do this again very soon. Peace.
Peace.